One of the independent directors sought information regarding appointment of internal auditors for following group companies in accordance with the Companies Act 2013, of which certain financial information are given below. Figures are in crores and correspond to the previous year. You can see the name of the company in the first column, nature, equity, share capital, turnover, loan from bank and public financial institution, public deposits. So you are required to evaluate the requirement of the Companies Act. So requirement of the Companies Act regarding the appointment of the internal auditor for the group companies. If you see, there are three companies, Adi, Ajit, and Nemi Limited. Whether internal auditor is required to be appointed, that is what we have to highlight. See, first of all, for the applicability of internal audit, you have section 138 of the Companies Act, which talks about the appointment of internal auditor. So when I say internal auditor to be appointed, see, internal auditor has to be appointed in certain types of company. As per 138, see, one is the listed company. Listed company, you don't require any condition. Then you have a unlisted public company. Unlisted public company. Unlisted public company, there are any of the four conditions you have to satisfy in the previous year. Turnover 200 crores or more. Then borrowings from bank and financial institution is 100 crores or more. And then you have paid up share capital 50 crores or more, and deposits 25 crores or more. So your deposits are 25 crores or more. This is the condition for a unlisted public company. For unlisted private company, private company, unlisted private company, you have to satisfy only the first two condition. Only the first two condition is applicable for the unlisted private company. And all any of these conditions should be satisfied in the previous year. That is also a requirement. Any of these conditions should be satisfied in the previous years. Okay. So now in this case, what happens? Any of the condition you satisfy in the previous year, that is what you have to consider here. Okay. So you need to satisfy any of this condition in the previous year. So now in this case, when I say any of the conditions should be satisfied in the previous year, so you have to see any one of the condition. So let us go back to the company. One is Adi Limited, which is a listed company. For listed company, there is no requirement to look into the conditions. So moment it is listed, it is subject to the provisions of section 138. You need to appoint an internal auditor. That is, you need to appoint a chartered accountant or a cost accountant or any professional recognized by the board of directors to conduct the internal audit. Adi Limited is subject to this provision. Ajit, which is an unlisted public company. Now, any of the following conditions, there were four conditions. What is the condition? Equity share capital 60 crores or more. Then turnover here is 190 crores or more for Ajit Limited. Loan from bank and financial institution 50 crores or more. Public deposits, it is 24 crores. If you see public deposit provision is not satisfied, loan should be 100 crores, turnover should be 200 crores. But the only one condition that is satisfied is the equity share capital. So now in this case, definitely one condition also satisfied in the previous year. Remember, it is the condition to be satisfied in the previous year. Internal audit provisions will be applicable. So Adi, Ajit Limited, both the entity will be subject to internal audit. Name Limited is an unlisted private company. Now, unlisted private company, only two conditions, turnover 200 crores or more, and loan from bank and financial institution 50 crores or more. So if you see, in this case, none of the conditions are satisfied. To deviate, to deflect your understanding, the examiner has given you equity share capital. Equity share capital should not be considered. Okay.
for a private company. So in this case, Section 138 is not applicable to this unlisted private company. So the answer, final answer will be Adi Limited and Ajit Limited are subject to Section 138. They are required to appoint an internal auditor. Okay. I hope you understood this. I'll see you in the next video.